qualify, and they are indeed all qualified. You want to be doing the best you can, but here we are yet again, taking a look at the highlights off the back of that game. CD Wolves absolutely cooking the Realm of Yang, sponsored by Thunder Robot. Take it away, Raven.
Jumping in, getting that stagger, and finally getting that grab, securing the hottie kill, putting them ahead. And this is what I'm saying, Nugget. I just don't know if Cannonball can deal with the sustain of this 2024 transfer. Just the non-stop pressure, the easy wombo, the layups that you can set up your teammates. It's just so much durability, so much sustain, so much counterplay. Giving a clinic to this lobby. Even on the outside, we're seeing XEM picking up the grab, getting it, looking for the double. We get the double. Kablawi, Takeda down to 1 HP. They're gonna clean up that fight. And now with the cavalry, XEM gonna be a lawnmower in this endgame, just absolutely getting in there, flying in, stealing the kills, throwing out that cavalry, forcing people into zone. And this is something that we normally see from PG, but Wolf steals this style of play. The precise target fire, pushing people to the zone, and we get to see XCM on the monk, in the center, getting able to scoop up everyone, double scoop, triple scoop, forcing everyone out. I believe Ryomen did have his ult up, he lifted off the ground, and he gets staggered and not able to pop it off, but unfortunately for them, OUG coming out with a very, very clutch play, keeping their Valdo alive, getting that second place, and tying it, denying the MVP for both of them.
But hey, speaking of MVP, we got the Valda MVP.
We're going to see why he was so hard to get some points.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior.
Well, they managed to sneak this by against BB, and they just follow them up. Great quarter play, gonna be pointing out. Get the follow-up, and out of nowhere, that's where their HP went. BBE gets turned into a pizza.
A roller.
Oh no!
That is hard. You can see right now is a few highlights off the back of that game, off of that Wolves MVP, sponsored by Thunder Robot. Let's go. Let's get into it.
The Temio plus the Syro Microwave. Where can you go? The beams are coming out. The Yushan's trying to peel as much as he can. The buff doesn't give his team enough time to get away from it when you have so much pressure coming out from the Takeda stagger. No stamina from the Temio, and the Syro B coming on your back, staggering you now in this endgame. They keep up that same momentum. They claim the Spirit Rolls, and they target Fire perfectly, staying as a squad like a wrecking ball, rolling through everyone, now finding all the squirrels in the trees. You see the Dragon Lord of XEM find all the players on the low ground, on the mid ground. Now this was an excellent endgame. 3 teams on the edge, KFL, JL in the corner, but Wolves, because of their merciless, because of their Dragon Lord, are able to control the spacing on the ground and take and clean up all the fights. JL at the last second tries to find the blank lay, but it's not going to come out for them. Now taking to the skies with the Temio, they want to delay for as long as possible because XEM wants to win this heal off. Now perfectly staggering, using the grapple over and over on the low ground. JL with the barrier, blowing up everyone, taking the double kills, but at the last second, as the zone's coming in, the Syra ult's going to come. The balls are going to be flying. The cooking is starting to cook. Everyone trying to run away from this, but Wolves is securing all these kills right at the end. Everyone at 1 HP. Their Temio's finally going to come back online. Not even a threat of dying. Syra still at max health, and Wolves showing a clinic of what's possible with this new composition.
And the thing is, I was talking about this earlier on in the week. This character, although her shield on her ultimate isn't as big as Valda's, you know.
Okay, it's not just the importance of the cycle of the Tianhai into the Valder ultimate that determines how that composition plays. But speaking about how the composition plays, we're going to be having a look at how some of these compositions went down in terms of those replays brought to you by Thunder Roll.
Born for gaming, gamers united. You know how it goes. Going to see a kill sprite coming out from GG and the zone as they were able to go ahead and have Zai go ballistic CGS, being the result of EWG's set of eliminations in the first minutes of the match. And Cookie getting caught out here. Zai versus Zai action. It's unfortunate. For Don Ching though, Takeda domineering a corner. This is where things got very, very difficult for BBE. Have you seen how well this lineup came through? The Furent connected and pushed them all on one side. The fan being spammed as often as possible. And once they catch every single one of those strikes, especially with Kakashi light beaming through and creating the dazzles, nothing could have set up BBE, especially considering they invested all their ultimates.
Just like a snowblower of pain.
Shake it, shake it, shake it.
All of the little flakes are just the Syra pixel effects coming in out of the ILMB as we're going to be seeing DRG going into one of those round of rounds 2 versus 1, able to take BBE down. This is the moment that JL VVV on that Valder, no surprises. This is what he always does. Just make sure to put himself up into that sky, holds on to the ultimate as long as possible, goes for the spear connection, really smart as well that he holds the spears for as long as possible. Even when you burn through your Valder spears, you still have your ultimate, right? Yep. So a lot of the time the players will throw their spears out early. However, one thing that VVV does, which is very, very smart, is he...
Highlights brought to you by Thunder Robot 4 per game.
OUD coming on through with that Tianhai composition. The king caught into that Tessa enchantment, managing to bait himself out of that one with the Tianhai F1. Here's the moment that 5-2-1 were able to get themselves that kill onto OUG's the king with the ballistic control as Kanghai, he gets parried hit, but look at BLY gets to come on through with that Dragon Slayers into Nezhaz, and it does not matter that his Tianhai got parried because that is a gold frame. It ignores absolutely everything that isn't gold to rank against it.
Exactly, yeah, and now we're going to switch over, seeing after the Romy Yank by 5-2-1, having the success they needed because this was a victory for them for the Romy Yank to get rid of, and it came to kill Swoop, similar to what we saw, you know, with Takeda in the last round, and now it comes out for Zai, the king. Last moments of just knocking out one thing, getting the kill, guarantees another double grab.
The back-to-back.
And it went crazy because then you saw Polaris forcing out that ultimate for their Syra and surviving throughout. Jingyu being one of the finalists to survive, picking up Soul Blooms, and then seeing Chili from Hypercube still alive, meaning that that's going to be tight score. TWSS congratulating with tremendous uproar with the MVP into Game 5.
I mean, that was the game that they needed. You saw how close they were to the 12-team cover thing, except that J-Cup title.
And now we're going to see some clips and highlights from this final round brought to you by Thunder Robot, Born for Gaming, where JL having looking at TXJ, look at this man. See uppercut 2-1-1, delayed it out, got the blue focus for free. But OUG still taking fights up against KFL later on into that round, into the first minutes. Finding that success was using the Moonbane over by the Spring Enclave. Still finding the connection with Furenbolt to see how SS just goes ahead and backs up straight towards Yap.
JL now coming on through with that Syra replacing the Temi. TXJ on that pole sword, keeping the Valder occupied, spaced fully away so that the F2 combo breaker can't come on through and peel for those players. As we can see, it actually was the F1 rather than the F2. TXJ then with that Syra ultimate able to come on out with the LMB, turning it into just an absolute massive chunk of damage off of all of the Takeda being supported and popped up by the team.
Yeah, the pressure still comes out here into the final 8 minutes of the match. You see GG now with 3-0 in the Vajra state off that corner for that final 1v1 against the team. And no, you just couldn't stand a chance. Double grab was consumed, double kill was confirmed. 3-0 finds himself with Jingyu instead and looks towards it with his team, earning out that final elimination, counting up towards the MVP slot.
Yeah, and I mean, they didn't even really sweat when it came to that last final zone contest. Like, they knew the second that they knocked Wolves out, everyone was just playing for commiseration points. Like, GG had